guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. It is time for monthly recommendations. This is a group that was started by Kayla Rain and Trina over at Between Chapters. Every month we recommend books according to a topic that is chosen. And this month's topic was on trilogies. I do have quite a few trilogies. Some of them I've not read, some of them I read, some that are already well known, that kind of thing. But I did manage to find 3 separate ones that I wanted to recommend today, so let's get started. The first one is the most recent trilogy that I had read. It started out as a buddy read in August, and that was the Inkheart trilogy. So you got Inkheart, Inkspell, and the last one is Ink Death. This is a middle grade trilogy. I think it's more young adult to adult than it is middle grade, but I really enjoyed the concept of this trilogy where this guy, Mortimer, who is a father, can read characters out of a book, but once he reads a character out of the book, somebody else goes into the book, and that concept was cool to me, which is why I wanted to read it. I had this trilogy for a long time before I finally picked it up and read it, and I really did enjoy it. I do have to say, though, in this last book, in Ink Death, there was a couple of inappropriate parts in there that I don't think it's appropriate for middle grade readers, so just keep that in mind. But I really did enjoy this trilogy a lot. This is by Cornelia Funk, so if you get a chance to read it, pick it up. Okay, the next one that I wanted to recommend is the Paradise Trilogy by Ted Dekker. If you've watched my channel for very long, you'll know that Ted Dekker is one of my favorite authors, and he's also Christian fiction, but he is more adrenaline-based, psychological thriller types, and he does not force religion down your throat. And this one was fantastic. You have Marsuvius Black, who is the villain, and he's wreaking havoc on this town. His books are generally good versus evil. I love that. And they're really fast-paced, exciting, and a lot of action kind of stuff. So you've got Showdown, Saint, and Sinner. Those are the 3 books in this one. When I did get the Sinner, I thought it lost a little bit of that good versus evil and was more about belief versus belief. So that kind of threw it off a little bit for me, but overall, I really enjoyed this trilogy. And the last one that I wanted to recommend is Alan Hopkins' Crank trilogy. You have Crank, Glass, and Fallout. And in this one, this trilogy is based on Alan Hopkins' daughter. The inspiration for this trilogy was because of her daughter. Alan Hopkins writes with a lot of realism, so there could be triggers in this. If you can guess, it's a girl who has an addiction to drugs. So if there's any drug addiction in your family or friends, just please note that there could be triggers in that case. But really, it's a fantastic trilogy. It's very profound. She always writes very profound stories. I did not really care. I think her name was Christine. Yeah, Christina. I did not really care for her character all that much. So that kind of affected my thought process a little bit about the trilogy. But other than that, it was really good. Like I said, she writes with realism, so keep that in mind. And that is my monthly recommendations for this month, my trilogy. So hopefully you'll pick them up and try to read them. If you've got any trilogies you want to recommend to me, please feel free to do so in the comments below. We'll talk about it. Thanks guys for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.